Hello everyone, it's Darek here from Caliathletics, and today I wanted to share with you a very common topic, that is, when and how should you start weighted calisthenics. Even though weighted calisthenics itself is some sort of paradox, we use it generally speaking about all of the basic bodyweight exercises such as push-ups, dips, pull-ups, etc. that we add some extra weight to. If you're watching this video, you can be both an advanced athlete that is looking to implement weighted calisthenics into a workout routine, or a beginner that is simply interested in this topic. I want you both to learn about weighted calisthenics by watching this video till the end. Let's start with the basics. Why is it worth to add weights to basic calisthenics exercises at some point? I will take into account the three main reasons: variety of training, progressive overload, and strength gains leading to some of the skills. Variety of training. This might be the key for the long-term progress. Performing the same exercises over and over again will make it simply boring and frustrating at some point. In order to move forward, you have two ways. First one is changing leverages and angles, or the second one, adding weights. If you feel like doing different variations of bodyweight exercises is too complicated, or doing 20 plus repetitions making your central nervous system struggle to regenerate before the next workout, consider adding weights. Progressive overload. If your goal is a pure strength and hypertrophy with an easy way to track the progress, adding weights to basic exercises can be the way to go. As long as you have access to weights and you're not interested in bodyweight skills, this is one of the easiest ways to reach progressive overload as an advanced athlete. This later on can open new ways, such as for example street lifting. Weighted calisthenics for skills. Third reason why you may consider to do weighted calisthenics is that it's going to have a positive impact on some of the skills progressions, such as for example muscle up, where you can load your explosive pull-ups with additional weight. Some people also claim to be able to perform front lever without any practice for it, with one exception, a really good 1 rep max for a pull-ups. It seems that some of the skills can be achieved only by including weighted calisthenics, which works only for a few. In the other skills, adding weights to basic exercises at some point may get you to further starting progression. However, it doesn't mean it's the best way to achieve calisthenic skills. Alright, we discussed the reasons why is it worth to start doing weighted calisthenics. Let's talk now about when and how to start it. Obviously, if you still cannot reach a decent amount of repetitions with bodyweight, don't rush it and master the basics firstly. By adding weights too early without being prepared, you will most commonly end up cheating yourself with the pure technique just to reach the satisfying amount of repetitions. Is there any magic number of repetitions to reach in exercises before doing weighted calisthenics? Not really. It depends on the exercise, your experience, technique, goals, and so on. Since some of you need more detailed answer, I would say it wouldn't make a sense for you if you cannot do more than 15 repetitions. However, you shouldn't really stick to this number. How to start weighted calisthenics? Well, it's not more complicated than taking some weights and adding it to the basic movements. Alright, but let's be more serious. Firstly, let's talk about the equipment. If you train at home, the easiest way will be to grab a backpack and fill it with your books, bottles of water, or weights. However, this is going to be less comfortable than weighted vest or weighted belt that you can get, by the way, on my Caliathletics shop. What's the difference between these? Weighted vest is going to let you perform more exercises weighted than a belt. However, you can fill it up to 20, maximum 30 kg, while weighted belt will get you even up to 100 kg. If your goal is to become a street lifter, I would recommend weighted belt. If you want to have more variety of exercises, choose weighted vest. On condition that you mastered proper technique bodyweight, start by adding weight to basic exercises such as pull-ups, chin-ups, dips, and push-ups. At some point you can also get more creative and try to think about other exercises that you can safely load with the weights. In your first adaptation program, I would recommend starting with the basic 4 sets of 5 repetitions with tempo 2-0-1-0, that means a slow eccentric part of the movement for a better control. During 6 weeks of programming, you should be adding weight each workout. How much should you add? Any weight that you add is going to get you progressive overload as long as you don't rush it and don't cheat yourself with a worse technique just to get more weight. Usually my trainees are able to add 2 up to 5 kg each workout for the push exercises and 1 up to 2 kg for pulling movements. Keep in mind that first of all it's pretty individual, and secondly later on the progress is going to slow down and you will need to adjust more advanced programming with periodization. I want this video to be beneficial for you, so let's talk about the practice now. What should you do if you reach a point where you'll be not able to increase weight? Try to get progressive overload other way, for example use the same weight but add repetitions, or use the same weight and repetitions but change tempo. That means to perform eccentric part slower than a week ago. If this seems not to work as well, don't panic. It may be due to the hard day, less caloric intake, pure sleep, or many other factors. If this repeats over the weeks, you might hit a plateau and you need to improve previously mentioned factors, adjust the workout program, or simply implement a deload that stands for a full week of rest. It also often happens that people add too much weight and cheat at the last repetitions, then being surprised they cannot add even more weight the next week. Lastly, consider if this could happen to you. Injury prevention. Weighted calisthenics, if applied properly and followed by a proper technique, is a safe way to work out. However, as in every sport, it happens that some people get injured. This is why I prepared for you a list of tips that you should apply in order to minimize the risk of injury. Perform the exercises properly even at the last reps. Keep your ego aside. Do warm-up sets body weight and slowly increase weights before you leave the final weight. Make your warm-up dedicated to the movements you're going to perform during the workout. Deload every 4 or 6 weeks depending on your programming. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you need routines to follow, check out my online programs, which are currently discounted by 50% on caliathletics.com. You can now get all of my 8 programs in one bundle, including calisthenics beginner, intermediate, advanced, weighted calisthenics programs, and even more. If you want to work one-on-one with me and take your performance to the next level with a constant contact over WhatsApp, send me an email with application for online coaching. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments and subscribe, as it really motivates me to create more content. It was Darek from Caliathletics, and see you soon.